Now, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining me here in the studio with the Vail Valley Young Professionals Association, we've got Travis Coggin here in the studio. How you doing, bud?
I'm great, bud. How are you?
Good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
Happy fall.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Did you have a good summer?
I did. It was great summer. It just seemed a little short. It seemed like we got that like late rain and late snow, and then all of a sudden summer was here on the 4th of July, and now it's over.
Like we never have enough time, you know? I mean, our seasons are... And there's always stuff going on. I mean, there's always activities for all of us.
Oh, man. Summer's the greatest because it's, beautiful weather. You want to be outside, but it's so busy with, symposium events and Vail Valley Foundation and it just
Dance
seems
festival, and then our own personal activities. You don't have kids, but when you bring kids into the mix...
Oh, man. It's
you
like
later.
a little bomb. They explode and change your world.
And the days are... You light out until 9 o'clock, so you don't stop until it gets dark. So it's a little crazy. But now things are starting to wind down a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with the VVYPA, but let's let everybody know what it is, because it's a great group of people. It really is.
Yeah. So we're an organization. We're about 4 years old, and we were started by a friend of mine, Dan Reynolds, who saw something similar in Aspen and thought that it was a great way to connect, the younger folks in the community. Vail definitely has kind of that older guard, the Rod Slifers and the Framptons that have been here forever, and they help build great organizations, the Vail Valley Foundation and things like the Symposium that, they're around and they do phenomenal things for their community, but, our demographic might not really connect all the way with,
right.
All of the Vail International Dance Festival activities, which they're phenomenal, but, of the 15 events there are, maybe I really like 3 to 5 of them. So this was an idea of starting to tie together that younger community, and it's not necessarily younger just by age. It's really more of how you feel. You're younger at heart is really what we say. We're young in quotes professionals.
And I've been to some of your great events. You guys always have a nice mix of activities, from the Christmas party every year.
Yep.
To the dunk tank stuff. You have a big event coming up on Thursday night. You have a couple events that are going to be simultaneously happening over the course of Thursday evening. So tell us about those.
So Thursday, we have 2 things going on. One that was really our event is a conversation with Dr. Tom Hackett and Ellen Miller. And if you don't know who they are, they're 2 phenomenal locals, 2 great people. Dr. Hackett's one of the world-class doctors at Stedman Hawkins. He's been here not as long as Stedman, but I guess Stedman's moved on now. But great orthopedic surgeon, and just a great guy. He has a phenomenal story. He can tell it much better than I can. But he lived in Jackson Hole and was a big rock climbing guy for a while, and anthropology major. And he's just taken a circuitous route. At least from my perspective, maybe he had a plan from the very beginning, but from the outside looking in, it's really interesting to see how he's gotten to where he is in his career, and then how he's made time to do, other amazing things. He swam the English Channel a few years ago, and, I can only imagine how he was able to fit sleep into that training schedule, because, he's operating and seeing patients, and then he's got to find time to gain weight and swim and learn how to fight sharks and, all the crazy things that go in with that.
I mean, and that's what it's all about. It's about just finding time to do all the things that matter in your life, whether professional, personal.
Exactly.
And that's what the communication, the talk, the lecture is going to be all about, really.
Yeah, I mean, we left it really open-ended with them. Ellen Miller is the other guest, and she's phenomenal. She is a local coach at the Vail Athletic Club, but she also coaches the U.S. mountain running team, and she's climbed Everest, and she's done several other great climbs around the world, and just a great person, really nice to be around. But she took a circuitous route as well to getting there. So those are the 2 that are on our guest list that evening, and we've left it pretty open-ended. Just kind of see where the conversation leads us. And so we're going to be at the Annapurna restaurant, which is in the Evergreen Lodge. So we'll have food and drinks for everyone that's attending, and it's free if you're a member, and it's $10 if you're not a member.
Okay, so VVYPA, go to the website, find out more information.
Yep.
That's going to be this Thursday night. This will be a fun event.
Yeah, it'll be great.
And a good group of people to meet and kind of see what the VVYPA is all about.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to have a couple kittens coming into the studio after the break. You looking to adopt a cat?
No, my condo's too small. They're looking for bigger houses
Look
than
at
I
those
can
little
offer.
kitties. We got kitty adoption coming up with the Eagle County Animal Shelter after the break.